Hello, everybody, and welcome to Elegant Collectibles. We are here opening up a secret lair of An Encyclopedia of Magic. This just arrived at my doorstep. This is one of those things where, depending on where you're at, um, in relation to the manufacturer, will just kind of depend on what you end up getting. Oh, look, there's a dice here. That is the alphabet. Interesting. It's got like a little, it's predominantly like a blackish grayish hue with like just this one like little red dot. Interesting. Okay. Here it is itself. It is a pretty cool looking product. This is the first time I've gotten like a countdown type product. Let's just go ahead and start through this A through Z. So with these packs, you do have the ability of getting a halo foil, non-foil, or regular foil. You're most of the time going to get a non-foil. Ooh, okay. Well, right off the bat, we have a halo foil here of Altar of the Brood. Very cool. All right, so that's going to be our A. I'm not sure if that's a really good one, but it is halo foil, which is cool. Would love to get a halo foil Urza Saga. That would be awesome. All right, we got a non-foil Brain Freeze. This card feels weird. Not gonna lie. This card doesn't. That just feels weird. I'm not sure what it is. There's a weird texture thing about that one. Not sure if they used a slightly different thing for the non-foil. Anyway, see what do we've got here? All right, we got a foil crop rotation. All right, very cool. The little butt on that is pretty great. I'm gonna set aside and save the A through Z cards. I know they're not like worth anything, but they're kind of cool looking. Cool design. All right, we've got. All right, so this is a non-foil demonic consultation. Okay, it's a sad day. I really wanted to get a foil of that one. I don't think the non-foil is going to be like as sought after. So I think with that much white, you're going to have just a really cool effect with the foil. But oh well. All right, so we're on E. All right, Eerie Ultimatum, non-foil. All right, F. We got. All right, non-foil. This is the wow, Field of the Dead. There we go. Man, it took me a second to see it. That is cool though. Hate that it's not a foil or halo foil on that one. You definitely would love. I would love to hit big on those few big ones that are in here, but again, is what it is. It's the risk with this type of thing. We've got a foil Gray Merchant of Asphodel. That's a pretty sweet artwork. I am a fan of that. Okay. All right, we're now down to H. I am glad that they put like especially with like how see-through these packs are. All right, and then we've got a non-foil Hymn to something. Yeah, for some reason, my brain is having a really hard time with that last word. Turok. Is it a T? No, I don't know. All right, we got a foil Isochron Scepter. This is my least favorite one. I just don't understand the design of that one. I mean, it's silly, that's for sure. Doing that retro, like it's literally, I think, supposed to be a shake weight. All right. J is Junji. All right, we didn't get a foil on that one either. The non-foil Junji. All right, our K is non-foil Croc Clan Ironworks. Cool artwork though. That Junji's gorgeous. So we've gotten one halo foil. I hope it's not like a one halo foil per box thing. All right, Llanowar Elves non-foil. All right, M is Myrel. Dadgummit, this was one that I really wanted a foil of that one. It looks so good. All right, N is foil Narset Reversal. All right, so far we are not getting the foils where I would want them. I mean, the Isochron Center's not bad, but I just don't think that particular artwork is going to call for a premium. Ah, this is another one I wanted the foil of. Man. All right, Obnixilis. The Fallen. Sweet artwork on that one. All right. Whoop, 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 whoop. P. All right. And we've got, oh, buddy, we at least got a foil of the Phyrexian Altar. It's not the Halo foil, but it is a foil Phyrexian Altar. Oh, sweet. All right, that was a hit. All right, we got Q coming up. Completely forgot what Q was. All right. Questing Beast. That's right. Non-foil. R. Forgot what this one was too. I'll be real. I forgot what most of these are. There's only a handful that I remember. Retrofitter Foundry. Don't really care about that one. All right. S. Oh, Soul Ring. Soul Ring and non-foil. Sad. That one I think, Soul Ring's a Soul Ring. There's only a very select few that's like, oh, that's a lot of money. But I bet Halo foil probably in all these are going to be something. T? What? Yeah, T. Guess that's a T. Temple of the False God. Glad I didn't have a Halo foil waste on that. All right, here comes the Urza Saga. In the U slot here. Will we get a foil? I will say, I think probably the non-foil would look pretty sick in this. I'm going to be fine with whatever. It was a non-foil. My gosh. It looks so good. All right, so non-foil Urza Saga. It looks sick. The texture of these are so smooth. They are so smooth. It's very interesting, very different. All right. I'm a fan. This is very much my favorite card of the set. Urza Saga is just gorgeous. They need to do that with all sagas moving forward. Do 2/3 artwork, 1/3 text. Have it separated out like that. It looks awesome. V, not U, is Vesuva, non-foil. Well, as you can see, we've gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 foil, 1 Halo foil. And it's just unfortunate the 1 Halo foil probably isn't a great one. All right, here we go. All right, we got a foil Wasteland. All right, I can't be mad at that. Foil Wasteland. That's pretty sweet. All right, X. All right, non-foil Xancha. There's some interesting cut on this. Like, doesn't look to be the best quality of cut. I don't know. All right, sorry if I just shook the camera. X, Y. We have this one and one more left. Ooh, Yorick. And it does look like this might be just, I mean, we'll have to see in other videos. I do have one more of these. I'm going to probably go ahead and just do another video recording after this one. Yorick the Desecrated. Very cool. All right, and Z, I forgot what Z was. Oh, it's a weird goblin. And Z is non-foil. Zozu the Punisher. All right. So again, final count. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 foils. 1 of the Halo foil, which that one does look really sweet. That Halo foiling looks awesome. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming and joining this opening. I'm going to have another one of these pop up. Oh, wait, hold on. Is there anything else here? Nope, there's not. Just a little extra thing. Oh, wait, hold on. There is a bonus on the bottom of these. I almost missed that. It's got a question mark. Oh, what is this? What is this? What's the question mark? All right, Alhamerit's Archive in foil. That looks gorgeous. Dude, that is a cool one. It is very different just being all text like that. But that is really cool. And it's a really good card at that. All right, everybody. Well, again, thank you for joining. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if there's other randoms. I would assume that there's going to be additional ones that you can get in that slot. So will be really cool to see everyone's openings. Again, I'm going to open up one more. We'll see what we get. Y'all have a good one. Stay elegant.